Hey, this is Joe Price. I just wanted to show you how to use the Map app to help with this project we're doing in Tempe, Arizona. The Map app is a way of finding customized record hints for a particular name or place. And let me show you how to use that. So I'm going to share my screen. So here's the Map app. So you can type in a surname or a place. So in this case, we're going to start to type in Tempe. And once you do that, it'll show up as a pop-down menu. Now, if it doesn't show up, that means that we've actually completed all the hints, and that will happen at some point. Okay, so here are the hints. Notice we need to zoom in on the map, and then you start to see all the different dots. We show up to 200 dots at a time, and so if you hit share, sometimes it'll change slightly. Okay, so once you click on one of those dots, it's going to drop you into SourceLinker. And basically, once you're in SourceLinker, you have to then use your insight to decide what to do. So in this case, you can see that some of the family members were attached. Arvilda was not. So you can hit details and see that's a very good match. Now I know you're going to be tempted to want to hit add, add, add because you want to put the people on the tree, but notice Joe was born in 1931, Geraldine 1935, Betty 1939. They could still be alive today, so we don't want to add them to the tree. At this point you would be done, though you're welcome to do other things. So one thing I do like to do is come to the person page and notice actually here's another census record, so we could attach that. I can hit view my relationship, and this is my 8th cousin 3 times removed. And I could do the hint. Those are some of the things you can do. Sometimes it looks like here that looks like we have a duplicate, so we could merge that duplicate. All I'm saying is this is the starting point, and you can use this as a starting point to do other things based on what you're comfortable doing with family history. Everything you do is going to help make the tree more connected and clear for people to see their family. But in this case, we can call this done. I'm just going to click on another dot. Okay, so in this case, I have a nephew. Nephews are really hard. It's really hard to see how a nephew is related to the rest of the family. So that one we're not going to do. Now here's one thing I do like to do. I'll hit search, and then I'll click on 4 dots just so I can kind of take a look and see what's possible and work on those for which I can have an impact. So let's take a look at a couple of these. So here we have a lodger. So that's going to be someone I won't be able to connect. So we'll skip that one. Here's an easy one where it looks like, well, okay. So it's easy in that, you know, the name looked like a match, but now we're looking at the information. And that's a little more complicated. So what I would do in this situation is I'd probably do a little bit more research and see if this information is correct, this information is correct, or maybe he married 2 Lillians, or maybe this is attached to the wrong person. Let's take a look at that. New Jersey. So this is looking pretty good. Well, we'd have to do a little bit more research on that one. And that's up to you. You can leave it the way it is and not attach it. You can do a bit more research. Okay, so here we have Ralph Barney, born 1932, so we're not going to add him to the tree. And then here we have another person born 1937. We're not going to add him to the tree, though right away, notice I see a little issue right here, 0019. So let's actually take care of that. So we're going to copy the birth year. We're going to click here. So it looks like they had the right information in. There's just a standardization issue. So let's take a look at that. So you can see here, it just got standardized wrong. So we'll fix that. Okay. So that's great, because now see, there was a bunch of those error messages and they've all gone away. So I think what I'd want to emphasize is the Map app is taking you to opportunities to potentially attach census records. You're going to want to be careful about deciding when to attach, who to add to the tree. And then you can also use that person that's connected to that record as a starting point to both see how you're related, see if there's other sources you can attach, maybe add in maiden names for women, find death dates for people, merge any duplicates, everything you would do if this was your own family. What we want to do is prepare the tree for other people to use and have the kind of discovery experiences that many of us just take for granted. So thanks for your help on this project. We're excited to see how this plays out.